Hello, finally. Okay.
Hey, hello guys. I am Robert Ionescu and I'm joined today by Ban Zolga. So welcome to GP2 stream GP2. We're here in Bahrain and yeah, we're gonna have the race today. Sure, I can hear you fine. So
Hi guys. Is my sound quality okay?
it's okay now. It's okay now.
Okay. So hi guys. Great to be here.
It's a pleasure to have you, mate. Hope you enjoyed today's commentary.
We'll
Sorry,
try.
sorry. Yeah. Anyway, yesterday it was a pretty nice qualifying session. If you guys didn't see it, it was pole position for Leon Campana, position for him, the American. He had a pretty good lap, I remember. Yeah, so because yes, it is working. Flow the skill share is working. So Balint, I'm going to let you actually read through the grid if you'd like. So how about you go ahead?
Okay, it's a pleasure. So Lincoln Pana starts from pole position. He did a really good lap yesterday. Danny Suarez is come from P2. Sneza Radiovic comes from P3, joined by Jared Forsberg in P4. Joel Hutter is P5th. Rodrigo Gomez is 6th place. Thomas Pascual in P7 and Xavi Perez in P8, so that's the top 8. Harry Watsall in P9 and Max Killen in P10. Balin Sorga, don't know the guy, actually is P11. Nicolas Zorbach is 12th. Jamie Griffith is 13th. Andrea Federi 14th. Robin Careless 15th. Alessandro Tomaselli P16, Macamo P17, Laura Chang P18, Paolino Tomaselli P19, Isaac Fassur P20, Maxim Titkov P21st place, and Bence Wardinger rounds up the grid in 22nd place.
So that's the grid. Thank you, mate. That's the grid for the race. So all that's left now is the actual action. So are you excited, guys? Rain, but after the race is already over, so it's not gonna be a problem.
It's like the qualifier yesterday.
Exactly. So let's see who's gonna be able to get the victory. It's gonna be a pretty interesting session, I believe. So yeah. The race is underway. Campana has a good start. Sorry for not paying attention so much, guys, but he's been overtaken by Suarez into third one. But Radivojevic with an even better start, she goes into the lead. Great start for the Serbian driver.
Watch out for Dave.
And
we have a crash. We have a car out. It's Skillen. Skillen is out of the race. Oh, that's a crash for him, but who did he collide with? It's Macamo. Macamo is out. Corner. Oh my god.
What happened with Careless car? Look at that.
Could have been a massive pileup or something.
Let's see what happened.
Oh my god, that was absolutely huge crash. Healthcare down there. He got hit from the back by Laura Chung, I think it is. Yes, Laura Chung in the Rapax. She went to the back of the racing engineering car and it caused a chain reaction from there. So yeah, I'm sorry to have to say this, but I think it was Laura's fault this time. So yeah. So I think lots of cars with the damage. What do you think, mate?
Yeah. Laura misunderstood the corner, so he braked too late, and this is what happened. I did the same mistake as you did yesterday.
Oh, the exact opposite mistake.
But it's still the same category, you know.
I know.
Campana got hit from behind. Let's see that.
Let's see what happened to. Oh, there was a bit of contact, but he lodged into the air, but I don't think he took any damage. But he lost a lot of positions. He's down to P6 now from the start, I think. If you want to win the race. Looking at Tomaselli, and now Careless. His car is absolutely ruined. He's gonna have to make the trip to the pits. So yeah, and Radivojevic leads. She might gonna make it 3 wins in a row at Bahrain. She won 2014, 2015, and now she leads the 2016 race. So I wish for a better start because, well, she has a very good start. little bit, so I have to let. Okay, no, never mind. It's back. And Suarez is under attack from Rodrigo Gomes, the two Brazilians. Can talk some more, you know. I don't wanna monopolize the entire thing, you know.
I know,
So
but
don't be afraid to talk.
But I'm trying to do the second commentary, you know. Just
Alright,
don't want
alright.
it to talk that much.
It's fine. Oh my god, so many cars side by side there onto the front straight. Now Gomes is still trying to get past Suarez, and into turn 1 he makes the move. Olga, I mean you, Campana, and Fosbury. No, and Watzel, sorry. I thought it was Fosbury, but it wasn't.
By me, I guess.
And now goes Joel Hutter in the Carlin. Can he go down the inside in turn 4? No, he can't. So... Trying to go down the inside. Side of Alessandro Tomaselli, he doesn't make the move. And Paulino Tomaselli and Careless are into the pits to repair the damage. Then 2 cars way at the back of the pack. And look at Radivojevic, look at the lead she has, 2.5 seconds already.
Pretty huge lead at lap 2.
Ah.
And Suarez is pretty slow right now because he's being attacked by don't steal. It was Joe Hutter who did that flying thing with Campana
so, he's costing him some time, but I think, look, Gomes is slightly reduced the gap to Radivojevic. It was 2.5 at the start of the lap, it's now 2.3. So Gomes might be able to catch her later on in the race. Now looking at Hutter, racing side by side to the final corner. He has to tuck back and try to get him with the better exit. Take is behind Zorbach there. And Titkov is ahead of the Rapak's car, I think. Anyway, Joel Hutter now is going down the inside of Davi Suarez. But I don't think Suarez is on the pace right now, and Hutter takes advantage and makes the position to turn 1. Good move. And you are racing against Campana, and you have to back out. Sorry, I think I should talk about you in third person, not second person now.
Yes.
Zolga could manage to overtake Campana, but Griffiths is right behind the ART and the Prema. They look so similar, Fosbury and Watzel. They look so freaking similar, it's so difficult to tell them apart, you know. 2.1, so Gomes is reducing the gap. We have to watch this space because he might be able to catch her in the remaining laps.
He's actually catching faster than I thought because it's 2.1 right now. Let's see, and after the second sector, that will it be like 1.9 or 1.8?
We'll have to see because if he's faster, then he's definitely gonna have a chance to.
1.7.
So he's gaining a lot.
Really fast.
Yeah, he's got the pace, that's for sure.
Unless the Jimmy Griffith is trying to overtake Fosbury. Can he make the move?
It's gonna be difficult to see if he can make it. No, he can't make it. To race, Laura Chang, she can't make the overtake. Watzel is going down the inside of Zolga into turn 1. Watzel very deep on the inside. Zolga manages to hold him off. But Fosbury is overtaken by Griffiths, so... So hello everyone in the chat. If you missed anything, you missed a big pile-up at the start of the race. And Gomez is 1.6 behind the Radivojevic, so he is pushing hard to get her. And Perez is racing against the... or a Prema, I think it's an Art. Yeah, it's the Art of Fosbury. Motorsport racing hard behind him, I think that's Federi, yes. Oh, they have a spin! I think we have a spin, yes, yellow flag! It was, I think, for sure, yes, for sure, he had the spin there. Into the left-hander, so let's see what happened again. I was able to catch it, but let's see exactly what happened. First year, he went off, and he enjoyed that there was no way he could save that.
Wow.
Yeah, it's a pretty nasty spin, I can't believe I noticed it.
You know, he did a spin for sure.
That was a bad pun, but I don't mind.
Campana is trying to make a move on Pascual. Let's see.
He's gonna try. If he can overtake, that's another question, because overtaking is not so easy. I don't know what I was saying. It's pretty easy, but if the other car defends... No, catching one car is one thing, overtaking is another, and Campana, he can't make the move past just yet. He's gonna have to try into turn 1. It's pretty easy, and Perez gets overtaken by Federi. Yeah. He's trying to slipstream Campana. This could get very tasty. Campana is going down the inside. Now Zolga is tucking in behind, and Campana is gonna go for the move. Pascual. And Zolga is trying something, but he can't make it. He might cross Zorbach now to the right-hander into turn 1, and Perez loses another position.
Now Maxim Titko decided to overtake Xavi Perez, but he can't.
He can't make it.
As we can see, there's a pretty good path for P6 right now.
Ah, right.
Now Gomez is 1.1 behind.
Yeah, he's catching. I think Suarez is also catching Radivojevic. I'm not entirely sure, but she had a very good start. But let's see if her pace can keep up through the rest of the race. Anyone wants to win today. No one wants to win more than Radivojevic, because if you win once on a circuit, it's already special. If you win twice, even more special. But having the chance to win 3 times in a row, that's absolutely something amazing. And if Radivojevic can do that, it will be quite interesting. Now we have another 3 wide. Griffith versus Watzel. So let's see. Watzel has the inside line, but Griffith is trying to tuck in behind. Zolga gets overtaken into turn 1. No, he's trying to hold on. Zolga, can he hold on? No, he's overtaken into 2. Watzel had better exit. A good racing between the two. You can clearly see both of them are test drivers because of the cars that are colored differently to what their teammates are. And oh my god! What a move for Fosbury! What a move! Epic dive bomb. Let's see how he did it. I did not see that coming. My heart just skipped a bit right there. So let's see. He had solitary run on the inside. He came so close to hitting Zolga. He did so perfectly. No contact, no nothing. Very, very opportunistic move, but he somehow made it work, and that's absolutely crazy. Same, but he backs off. He backs off. Crazy, what do you think?
Daniel Ricciardo would appreciate this move.
Exactly, exactly. Alien, man the man. Yeah, we're looking at even is it?
Okay, we got some.
Pascual, I made a mistake. I wasn't concentrating fully, but yeah. And Pascual is losing time to Watzel, so I think he might be next on Watzel's hit list. Let's look at the front 3, because I think Gomes is slower, not slower, it's closer to Radivojevic, you can see on the minimap. And yeah, Suarez is also closing in, so let's see. This one will be pretty important, because undercut versus overcut can make a big difference.
It's hotter in P3, I think.
I thought it was Suarez, but it was Hatter. I messed them up, my mistake. And for sure, he's trying to recover after his spin, and he's racing against Laura Chung. To the last corner, he's gonna have to tuck in behind. Carlin, he's gonna try to make a move on Perez. Both of them raced in GP2 last season. No, not in GP2, in DTM, and they're racing in GP2 this season, so let's see. Here down the inside, he gets the position.
Nice overtake.
Now Fosbury is trying to defend from Federi, the MP Motorsport driver. He's gonna try to do his best to defend.
Feder is being really aggressive there. Let's see what he can do in the
Yeah, but
end.
it's especially difficult to overtake in that corner. It's really not that easy. There's quite a train being formed behind the other MP Motorsport of Tomasz Pascual. Watson is already catching very fast. It's only a matter of time before Watson can make the overtake. Still appears to be very close looking on the minimap, so yeah. I'm looking at Watson out of turn 13. Can he go for the move right now, or will he wait for the first corner? Seems he's going for it right now. Goes for it, and he has to back off. Actually, he loses some time. It happens to every driver, not just him. It's very weird.
We see like 1 or 2 overtake at the last corner, so but now here at the first corner, let's see.
Watson goes for it down the inside into turn 1, and easy peasy lemon squeezy makes the move. And Federi makes the move as well. He's up into P10, the final point position. Overtake Laura Chung. He goes for it and he makes it. Something, but he has to back off. Tried to pass Fosbury, but beyond the Fosbury, so it's pretty difficult.
Like you can't do a Ricardo on Ricardo, so
Gonna crash.
and as much as I can see, the gap is starting to close in 1 second with Tadeusz and Gomez there. Still 1.0.
All right. The race is starting to heat up a little bit at the front.
And Bahrain Solgate got overtaken by Jimmy Griffith.
Pace at the moment, so let's see. Meanwhile, Titkov is trying to attack Zorbach, and can he make the move? Germany versus Russia. Stalingrad 2.0 in Bahrain, and Titkov makes the move.
Nicely pronounced.
For the Stalingrad joke, guys, I don't think it was super appropriate. But now we're looking at Waldinger, he's trying to pass Perez. Bence Waldinger, and he tries to do the Fosbury, but he can't do the Fosbury. They're still side by side though, out of turn 4. 7. Can Waldinger make it? Still side by side, no, Perez starts in ahead. The other Arden of Alessandro Tomaselli to gain. Guys, let us know in the chat who is going to win the race. Is it going to be Radivojevic, Gomez, Hutter, or someone else? Or someone else entirely? It's... Please let us know your opinions, and we'll see what happens. Just heard my own echo down there, but that's okay.
You checked the stream, aren't you?
Yeah, I was just checking to make sure it was open, so I could see the chat. Anyway, Griffiths is trying to go for another move. This time on Pashkol. Can't overtake like that because the AI is pretty stupid for you. In real life, you can overtake at the last corner, but the AI on this game is stupid at the last corner. And that he had a very bad exit, and that just leaves him prey to Zolga, so Zolga is gonna try to go for the attack. And so is Federi right behind. This could get tasty. Side, what will Federi do? Is he standing behind? Yes, and Zolga gets the position. And a bad mistake for Griffiths to make in the last corner, and look what the consequences are. Corner exit is extremely important in Bahrain. You need all the traction. Otherwise, you're gonna get overtaken.
This got overtaken by 2 cars, so it's double trouble.
Increase the gap a little bit, 1.3. But lighter than Gomes. Correct me if I'm wrong. Yeah.
But
Starting to
Hutter
heat
got
up.
behind pretty fast for him.
Yeah, Hutter is catching Gomez. Maybe Gomez might have made a little error or something, or maybe he's just dropping off the pace in general. We'll have to see, but let's see if Radivojevic can increase the gap any further, or if he can gain on her. Fuel, like 3 more laps of fuel, so yeah. In terms of ultimate pace, I think Gomes might be faster than Radivojevic because she right now has less fuel than Gomes. The same fuel load later on in the race. It might be advantage Gomes later. And now we're looking at Campana. He's going for a move on Davi Suarez. Suarez and Hutter. I'm such an idiot. Sorry about that. Because Griffiths, he goes for it in the last corner where you should be going for it in the first corner. Mistake because he still has the run and he has the slipstream. He's gonna go for it in Campana, the post sitter into turn 1. Inside. Oh, yellow flag in last corner.
What happened?
What happened? What's happening? Oh, if it's Perez. Xavi Perez went off the track, so let's see. Did he collide with Isaac? For sure he did. Oh, no, he did collide. He just locked up. and Perez locked up in the middle of the corner. And the Laura Chang overtakes for sure, so we'll have to get a look at that. Perez.
What a lockup. Let's see.
He just lost on its own. On his own. Late, and his car was just wobbling all over the place, and when he tried to turn in, it was too late and it turned too much. Basically. For sure went off. Sorry, he went off by himself too. So it's 2 mistakes for 2 drivers. Obviously,
but he
one
got
of
the
them was more
overtake,
tactic.
so...
Yeah, but he lost the position to Chug, so it doesn't matter in the end. I don't think it would for him. Now Watzel down the inside grabs a position from Suarez. Way too much, mate. I want to give you some spotlight too. I hope you understand that.
I see. So let's see now. We're racing with Joe Hutter. Decided to catch Gomez.
Between P1 and P2 is the same, I think. Could be encouraging pace for Hutter. I think he might be pitting earlier than Gomes.
I think you're right. Just had to think over it. And Perez locks up again. But not as much as the last corner.
View for Xavi Perez, if you ask me. He's him so far. Maybe it can change, but right now, off the pace, making errors. So yeah, for the Frenchman. We're looking at. Who are we looking at? We're looking at Joe Hutter. Is he going over the move right now?
Yeah.
I think he's a little bit too far back. Lovish is going defensive there, he's changing back. There he goes defensive again. That's only costing him time. So, I think Radivojevic is slowly edging away. What do you think?
Yeah. Let's see the gap.
Honestly, every driver in the top 3 can win this race. It's so close. And the strategy is going to be affected as well because Gomes should pit a little bit later, and that's going to give him an advantage later on in the race. Look at Griffiths.
I'm looking at Gomez and Hutter again. The gap is just half of a second, so if he wants to overtake, he has to do it on the first corner. But if he...
I still don't think he's close enough, honestly. Why? But he just loses some time in some places, and when it comes to making the move, he's just not there. It's just giving Radivojevic a great opportunity to get away from these guys, because she needs to push now so she can get a little bit of a ladder cut while she comes into the pits. You know what I mean?
Yes. Let's see now with the slipstream.
Yeah, with Hutter's pace, he might be able to catch Radivojevic if he can overtake Gomes. He's gotta try to go for it. Gomes defending down the inside. Hutter! but they
Oh.
make it clean.
He nearly pushed him from behind.
That would have been a very nasty move, but he thought better of it.
Yeah. Pretty nasty in some ways.
Let's see what else. He's so much closer now. I think he can have the move with the next couple of laps.
I think he makes some mistakes that he happen, but now he isn't.
He's much better. I think he has much more confidence in the car than he had earlier in the race. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Keeping him. Anyway, if you look at the midfield, it's very, very close to the midfield, but right now our eyes are on the front three, especially on P2 and P3 because they're battling for P2. The more is advantage for Snezana because she can pull away. But if Hunter can make a move, we're gonna move on from that for a little bit because Federi's making a move on Pascual, but he can't make it.
He's pretty close, so...
Radivojevic, she might have lost a little bit of time out of the last.
And now let's see, Hunter is trying to overtake Gomez for the first time.
Hunter's going for it, he has the inside, Gomes is not defending so hard as he did on the last lap. And Hunter gets the position, great move for the, good move for the Swiss driver. He's up into second place, so let's see if he can hunt down Radivojevic. And let's see if Gomes can stay up with this, can stay with those two guys. He's overtaking Federi, so Federi might have made a mistake in the last corner. But Federi is trying to go back at him. Ooh, little bit of contact. He locked up very much. He made the same mistake as Griffiths. And he lost so much time on corner exit.
Yeah. So let's just check the thing too. Let's see what Federi did. He tried to get back, but he pulled out at the last second and hit him from behind.
Okay, Pascual is in P9, so good for him. I think he wants to go faster than that. And we're gonna have to keep an eye on the front too. I know Gomes because he's heating up, I think. No, Gomes got overtaken now. I still think he has a chance to win the race. Solely because of the strategy. He's fueled just a little bit heavier than the front two. And it has an impact on the pace, so in the last stint that impact is gonna be gone. And he's gonna have slightly fresher tires. So even though they're faster now, by the end of the race, Gomes could be the fastest driver out of the three of them.
He's on a really good strategy, so the pit stops should start about 4 laps or 3 laps later, like in 17 or 18 laps, so let's see.
Usually they come into the pits when there's less than, when there's like 2 or 3 laps left, not when they fully run out, so...
Oh, okay.
Pit stop soon, and we already have a pit stop, it's...
What's up?
The Prema. Very light, so he's gonna try to go for a big undercut. But it might harm him later in the race, but let's see what the Prema guys can do. Pit stop in GP2 starts now. Pretty okay, pit stop 9.4, no he has to wait. He's being impeded by the MP Motorsport of Federi. So it's a bad pit stop for the Prema, because of the hold up.
It's a pretty bad pit stop for Prema for a start because of the hold up.
Yeah, but still better than Lewis Hamilton pit stop Germany 2019.
Yeah. It was like 50 seconds or 51, don't remember.
It was the best pit stop of my life. I enjoyed that race so much. Anyway, the Verge continues to lead, but Hunter is gonna hunt her down. They're gonna be in just a few laps, so be aware of that, guys. slightly less than Hatter, and Hatter is fueled slightly less than Gomes, so it's a freeway fight for the win.
It will be interesting.
And Zolga in P6. And Griffith's gonna pit on the end of this lap, you can see on the death panel. And then the others, he's on 6 laps and he's on attack from Titkov. Pit this lap, Waldinger won't, Tomaselli won't, Fashori won't. Perez will not pit in the end of this lap either. Just pitted, so let's see how fast he can go on the out lap. Pits, he can get substantial with the undercut. And here goes Titkov down the inside of Pashkol. Contact! There's contact, but he makes it through. That was very dirty. Very dirty from Titkov, but he made the move. So let's see again.
Pretty aggressive there, and
It's like he didn't even try to turn. You see, he just used Pashkol as a brake.
and it
Just
worked,
lucky that he
actually.
turned ahead. But oh my god, it's supposed to be he was passing them. He came into the pits just as he was passing them. But now Pashkol is coming back at him with a vengeance. He's gonna be pissed about now
That's the
Pashkol
end game.
into turn 1. He locks up.
And
So that was dramatic, very dramatic. Pashkol makes it.
the
The race so far, Bahrain. You like the race so far, or not? It's 1.1 second exactly at the front.
After is closing the gap, so... Oh, and... Federi's race is over.
Engine failure for Federi. Courbet lager for Adia Federi. He was points. He was fighting for the points, and now he's gonna get 0 points because the engine is gone. Engine is gone, and I'm sure Federi will be screaming, "Oh no, no!" in that cockpit because it's very unfortunate if you have a chance for the points, and then your engine just blows up. In Bahrain 2014, most of the race, and I was gonna finish on the podium, but with a few laps to go, my engine failed. So, stand the
Bad luck for
feeling,
you,
especially
man.
at Bahrain. So yeah, Federi pulls over safely to a safe spot, and he is out of the race. Him and the MP Motorsport guys. Zorba is attacking his racing engineering teammate Tomaselli. But he can't make the position. We have a little bit of a train here. It's led by Pashkol still. And Waldinger will be pitting at the end of the next lap. So let's see what happened actually. Okay. Oh no, we're just looking at Federi's failure again.
It's still right there on the finish line, but I think it starts to... Yeah, up to the first corner.
We've got an engine problem. We've got an
Yeah.
engine problem. Both now.
And
Sorry
to do
guys if I make mistakes, you know, I'm not deliberately trying to make the mistakes, but you know. And Titkov with a little lockup, well, a big lockup actually. All locked up and then Titkov went into him. Oh my god, these guys need to get a room. They hate each other so much, they're just tangoing on the track.
They're forming a rivalry right now.
Imagine, you remember me versus Quag in 2014? That was a crazy rivalry. I think this might be even crazier. Just kidding, just kidding.
And do you remember you and me close in 2015? Sorry.
Yes, I do, and I don't want to remember. In the points at least, so take that. Anyway, Zorbach, he's still stuck behind Tomaselli and he can't pass. I bet he's getting angry. He's making some angry Russian driver gestures behind Pashkol there. Because he just wants to overtake and Pashkol is just holding him up. And because it's much closer. Hatter just 6 tenths behind Radivojevic and Gomes is closer to them as well, so... I'm not sure actually, but... Gomes is still pretty close to them and Radivojevic is coming in. Radivojevic, she's into the pits now.
Hatter stayed out.
Nah, it's just... they were gonna do one more. Hatter will do one more lap, and Gomes will do 2 more laps, if I'm not mistaken. Point of the race, and Radivoje comes into the pits, and she clean pit stop. Yeah, 6.7, very good pit stop from the Rapax guys. Onto the track. Yeah.
6 or 7.
She needs to push as hard as possible now because she's gonna be vulnerable after they pit. And can she join ahead of traffic? And the answer is it's gonna be very close.
But no!
But no, she's right in the traffic, right ahead of Titkov, but she's behind Pashkov, so this might have big consequences for the race win. Well, and so does Perez. This is the one position Radivoje did not want to rejoin on the track because she needs to clear the traffic
taken by Titkov there. So he's behind him as well. And Hatter will pit this lap. Overtake maybe. Pretty aggressive there, but
has the fresher tires and she needs to get past Pashkov very quickly because Hatter's gonna be pitting at the end of this lap, and if Hatter joins ahead, Radivoje will be very angry at Pashkov for holding her up. So we'll see. Joel Hatter comes into the pits now, and it's gonna be very close between the two of them. Very close. Who do you think is gonna come out ahead?
I think it will be Hatter. But let's see now.
Doesn't go for the attack in the last corner. That's very smart for Radivoje. She can have the slipstream to the first corner. So we'll see.
7.8.
Out of the big box he goes. 7.6. His pit stop was slower. So let's see, will he be behind?
Overtake. It will be pretty close.
Hatter! And she gets past Pashkov as well, so there's a car between the two of them. Racing there. And the bad pit stop cost Hatter. Radivoje comes out just ahead in epic racing. But Hatter wants to get close to her quickly. He's going to go past Pashkov. Off. Pashkov cuts him off.
Now, Radivoje is is have to hope that Pascual will head up Hatter.
But remember, she's not racing just Hatter. You also have to look at Rodrigo Gomes. He's in the race as well, and he hasn't pitted yet. And once he pits, he'll have fresher tires than his two rivals. So, gotta be critical. Gomes is gonna be pitting now, and if he gets a good pit stop, he might be able to jump Hatter or even Radivoje. And if he doesn't, he might be able to do something later. So much time behind Pashkov. I think Pashkov is a ruiner of races for the front two drivers because, yeah, Hatter is losing. Then it might be critical by the end of the race. Is he gonna go for it now?
Oh!
That's contact! Oh, but no damage, but he loses even more time, Joel Hatter. Zolga into the pits, and Gomes is in the pits as well. Where is Gomes? Did he rejoin Radivoje or? Actually, Laura Chan goes off. What happened? She was racing Watzel. Watzel went for it. Contact, very, very close. Bone to it off the track. Oh, there was contact afterwards. He touched the front wing of her car. Similar to Perez and Fashor, if I remember correctly, you know.
Yes.
But this time there actually was contact.
I think Gomes stayed out.
Oh, he pitted. He had on the dev panel. I'm sure he came into the pits, so let's see where he is. Now! Taken. No, he's not. Tomaselli doesn't manage to overtake Hatter, and now we're looking at Zolga. That's very, very slow pit stop. He might have been held up. He joins in 12th position. Needs to push. Gomes is... Gomes hasn't pitted, and there's contact. I'm so sorry, I thought Gomes pitted, I saw him in the lead and I just panicked for a second, but Tomaselli... Oh my god. Hatter is so unlucky in the second stint. So unlucky. I feel bad for Hutter because this is. I want the battle for the win to be decided, you know, with one driver being impeded by traffic and hit by traffic.
And now is the time when Gomez will come to the pits. Let's see what he
So
can do.
it might now be just Gomez versus Radivojevic. So if he can get a good pit stop, no, I think he'll still be behind her. But with the fresher tires, he will have a chance. And Robin Careless is coming to the pits for the second time. The first time he had to repair some damage, and now he came for the second time. His leader, Rodrigo Gomes, comes into the pits. Will he retain the virtual race lead after this? Campana takes over the lead for now, but as well, I think he's pitting as well. This is gonna be close between Gomes and Radivojevic. I think Radivojevic will be slightly ahead, but it depends. We'll have to see. Stop is for the seconds, not good enough for the Campos guys. Look at Radivojevic, there she is, but will he be able to jump Hutter?
Yes.
Done enough, yes, he's jumping Hutter. Oh my god, so Hutter must be so angry at the traffic, and Pashkol is coming into the pits now. I'm sure those two will have words after the race, because Pashkol might have just ruined Hutter's chances for the win.
Like Verstappen and Ocon did in Brazil.
That dramatic. The pole sitter, I'm sure he wanted to lead way more laps of the race than just this one, but yeah. He was put on a heavier fuel strategy. Back later, maybe he could try to get another top 4. So we'll see. Seconds behind Radivojevic, so she gained a lot with the undercut, but Gomes can fight back. So let's see if he can do it.
But now let's see Campana's pit stop.
Good one, or if it's not a good one. Oh,
Continue.
what? Ever since Radivojevic are just getting slower and slower. Campana rejoins behind Hutter, but let's see if he rejoins ahead of Isaac for sure. For sure is yet to pit though. But he might hold him up. He's behind for sure. Watzel or behind Watzel. This is gonna be big, and he's ahead of Watzel. He's not going to be by for sure for long because Isaac is coming in at the end of this lap. And I'm sorry about my voice. I'm just trying to find words, guys. Now patch call. Gomes already gained the second on Radivojevic. You can see on the.
Yes.
And Pashkol makes the move on Zarbach. So maybe Gomes has saved up all the party mode stint, and now he's deploying it, full power. And he's gonna try his best to catch Radivojevic and take the race win away from her.
If you could hear his team radio, it would be like hammer time or something.
Yeah, or maybe he's just going. Gabriel Gomes, who is not related to Rodrigo Gomes, but they still have the same last name. Gabriel Gomes won a lot of races, and he was going to win the championship until the final race when Raven Nauternon snatched the championship out of absolutely nowhere, and Nauternon grabbed the championship. Both Nauternon and Gabriel are in the top tier now, but Gabriel Gomes did very, very good in the last season, so let's see if Rodrigo Gomes can live up to that legacy. Inside of for sure, he doesn't need to do that, especially because for sure is coming to the pits, and he should know that. He must have been informed by the team radio. For sure comes into the pits, and Campana is free to move. Laura Chung is gonna come into the pits. Guys in the points again. How do you feel about that? About your AI being in the points on your debut?
Not bad.
Oh.
See the pit stop.
So yeah, for sure into the pits. Bahrain has been a pretty miserable race for him, but let's see if we can salvage something from this race. 8.2 second pit stop.
Back to 15.
Right behind Xavi Perez, right behind the French driver.
P16, sorry.
Gomez and Radivojevic. So Gomez might actually now be the favorite to win this race. We were all counting him off in the first stint, but I was saying, watch out because I feel Gomez can still win this race. And now he's the fastest. He's the fastest car out of the top
By
three,
far.
so... Sure, I think he knows it, and we know it, he can win this race, but Radivojevic in a row at Bahrain. So yeah. It all depends which of these three guys, which of these two guys and one girl wants this win the most, because even Hatter can still win despite the shocker he had through no fault of his own. And so yeah.
I think
at
he's
the start
out
of
of
the
the
second
picture because when he tries to overtake Pascual, he's he's being caught up for that much of time that I think he can fight back with that tires.
He could have a chance, you know.
Of course, but just only 1.8 now.
At 1.8, the race is definitely closing. And now we're looking at Tomaselli, he's trying to pass Zorbach versus Arden International. Arden, the team I debuted for, actually. That's a little fun fact. Zorbach holds the position. Now we're looking at Fashor, he's trying to pass Perez, the other Arden driver. Perez holds on. Going past Waldinger into turn 1, and Maxim Tirkov moves up into P10. Waldinger tries to fight back, but he can't make it. By Fashori. Yeah, for sure he's gonna go for it down the inside. Into turn 1, easy peasy lemon squeezy. That's the most standard move you're gonna see all race. And for sure does it on Perez. Oh my god, look how close Gomez has gotten. 1.5 seconds. And let's see if Hatter can close up to the two of them, depends how much they fight. This race is definitely heating up. Let us know, guys, in the chat. Who's going to win? Is it going to be Snezana or Rodrigo? Who's going to win the race? We'll see. Because Hatter, look at the gap. Hatter is now 3.9 behind Radivojevic. If you do the math, he was 4 point something earlier, so faster than the both of them. And it's gonna depend on how much Gomez is held up by Radivojevic. Because Suarez is racing side by side with teammate Griffiths. I don't actually think they're teammates, and I'm an idiot if I believe that, so sorry guys. Gomez is starting to feel the dirty air now behind Radivojevic. And this is gonna help Hunter. He's gonna close up again on the 2. On the inside of Zorbach. And now he can't make it. Again, this is exactly what Zorbach needs to defend the position to turn 1, because now Tomaselli is too far behind.
Yeah,
Gomez has gotten. Look how close he is behind Radivojevic. He has so much more grip in the corners, I feel. So much more grip in the new fresh tires, and Radivojevic just can't find an answer. To the front free, but she has the track position. If she can hold on to her track position, to hold on to it, she can win. But it's gonna be difficult. And now Gomez goes for it. Both of them just lost time as a result.
He's now really helping Hatter with just 3.4 behind them.
Hatter is faster than the both of them. Gomez, I think his rationale must be, I think he's thinking, I need to pass Radivojevic now because otherwise Hatter is going to catch me. Right now, yeah, he's going for it into turn 14.
He makes the same mistake as everyone did, almost.
Now that means Radivojevic is safe into turn 1. Gomez is too far back. Is he though? He has actually gained on the slipstream soon because he's going for it right now. Radivojevic goes defensive on the inside. 8. Can he make the move? Almost contact, but Radivojevic holds on to a position. Amazing racing. And look how much Hatter is gaining. Hatter is so close now. again.
It's a really exciting race at the end. Let's see Gomez. Can he
Inside. Shoot and 4. Can he get the bare traction? It's like Hamilton and Rosberg in 2014. Can he make the move? They're side by side. No. The win. This is absolutely amazing. Look how much Hutter gained. 2 laps ago we said Gomes was the favorite for the win, but is he still the favorite? Because
No, of course
it's
not.
absolutely amazing. And Campana is close to them as well, like only 5 seconds. I'm probably hyperventilating. I'm so sorry, guys. I'm so sorry, but this is very, very exciting. Yeah, Campana might catch them as well.
Let's see now. Can Gomez do something? Then no.
Into turn 11 goes Gomez. He backs out. Vulnerable to Hutter, but it's difficult to pass up the hill and into turn 13. So to 12, he's not even trying. It's basically slipstream fest at this point because slipstream from Radivojevic, otherwise he's gonna get overtaken by Hutter. Go for it, but he's gonna go for it into the last corner. Is he gonna go for it? Yes, and he backs out. Same mistake as usual. And this is just gonna leave him vulnerable.
I think the best for Hutter is trying to get the double 16 there. Look at that. He tried to get the double.
Hutter moved out of the slipstream too soon. Now Gomes is going for the attack on Radivojevic. Can she defend this time? Into turn 1. This is gonna be epic, guys. Absolutely epic. And Rodrigo Gomes takes the lead of the Bahrain GP. Radivojevic, she led for so much of the race, but now she drops down into second. So now it's can Hutter pass Radivojevic quickly enough? Or will Gomes pull away and win this race? Hutter goes for it into turn 4. Can he make the move?
No, he can't.
So much. Gomes is gonna pull away if these two guys keep fighting. Brilliant move for Rodrigo Gomes. He made the lead, and it was such an epic fight. And now we have another freeway fight. Now down the inside, Tomaselli. No, sorry, Tomaselli is trying to go for a move on Tomaselli. Chang is behind Perez. She can't overtake. Breathtaking, like Keanu Reeves, absolutely great. Campana has caught up to Radivojevic and Hutter. Sorry. GP2 now.
Pulling away pretty fast.
Yeah, Campana's pace is absolutely fantastic now. Campana might be on for second place, or maybe even for the win if he can catch Gomes, but I don't know. Third, can he pass Radivojevic? He's going for it, but this is not the place to try and move. It's very, very risky. Joel Hutter. Yes, I think. No, I thought wrong. And this is gonna give Campana the opportunity. Yeah, Campana's gonna go for it. Not one, so sorry. Hutter has a slipstream from Radivojevic. Campana doesn't have any slipstream. So he's gonna have to do it. And he's going for the dive bomb. And he makes the place. He's up into P3. Passes Hutter. Great move from the pole sitter. Campana is up into P3, the Mercedes test driver. Campana, after being punted off a little bit at the start, is now back on the podium. Didn't expect Campana to come back so fast.
Don't say something to overtake. Zobacao, and that's contact. Yep, there was contact.
Yeah, a little bit of contact there. Last corner, and Zorbach, he just so unlucky he loses time. I don't think it was his fault, honestly, but he loses time and 2 positions. Campana is all over the back of Radivojevic. They were teammates last season, and both of them drove with the Rapax, but Campana moved to the Campos. So yeah, we're gonna have to see. It's gonna be a Campos 1-2 between him and Rodrigo Gomes, I think, so yeah. Campana, can he make a move into turn 11? I think he might be too far back. Yeah. He's gonna go for the move because
We'll go for the move at the last corner, of course, because why not?
it usually fails. If you go at last corner, it's pretty bad. He's going for it and he backs out early. I think my good. Fairly solid exit.
New tactic for him.
So can he get his former teammate? Can he get Nazana now into turn 1? How much I think Gomez has won this race. I don't think Radivojevic has the pace and he's just holding everyone up. Which is a little shame because Radivojevic passed in the first stint, but now, yeah. Let's see if she can hold on to the podium because she's gonna have to fight to drivers who are very hungry for the podium. Just as hungry as her, probably. Now Pashkol is gonna try to race against Fosbury for 12th position, I think, or 11th position. 11th position.
Wait to the standard move.
Side, and he makes a move.
Standard move. Wait for him. Campana is trying to overtake the Radivojevic.
Radivojevic is really struggling with the tire grip. I don't think she has any pace in the tires left anymore. And Gomes is just chilling at the moment. He's pulling away so much. But of course we'll have to see if Campana and Gomes. And Campana is going down into turn 11 now. And it's not gonna work. It doesn't work into turn 11. Asked if he still wants to push for the win because he might have the pace to catch Gomes. Might, I'm not sure. I'm just saying. Campana, is he going to go for the move into the last corner? Of course he's going to go for the move into the last corner, so yeah.
Can he prove
But can he make it?
No.
Helping Hutter. Hutter has the better exit. Joel Hutter. Campana fell for it. Taking advantage. Hutter is gonna have the inside line into turn 1. He has the better run down the straight. Campana pulled a few laps ago and he takes back the podium position. Campana, he waited too long to get past Radivojevic and cost him the podium position for now. Can he get past Davi Suarez? Get P7. Does it. Good job for the Prema driver on his debut. The DTM champion, don't forget guys.
Yeah, don't forget.
Now Isaac Fashori is right behind Alessandro Tomaselli, but I think too far back to try for the move, so yeah, I think he might have tried the move in the last corner, I'm not sure. Can Radivojevic hold on for those final 5 laps and hold on to second place?
I think if she wants to hold the second place, she has to be pretty aggressive with the defenses on the first corner, because obviously...
It's not your... Wait, is it your GP2 debut or it's not your GP2 debut? Because I'm not sure.
It's not my GP2 debut. I was racing in 2012.
I'm sorry, I completely forgot about that then. Okay, so on your return to GP2 there, I fixed it. Radivojevic might have actually just found some pace again because she's keeping a decent gap now to Hutter. Found some pace back. We just have 4 laps to go. So guys, I think it's pretty clear. Rodrigo Gomes is going to win this race. I don't think anyone can catch him anymore, unless I jinx it, and I don't want to jinx it. P3 and P4. Is it gonna be Hutter or Campana? I'm gonna take the last 2 podium spots, guys. Let me know your predictions in the... So yeah.
For sure, it's trying to overtake.
Chang against Zorbach, and in the last corner. Can't make a move in the last corner. It's crazy, and it's just gonna cost you a position instead of gaining one most of the time. Chang is gonna go down the inside.
Has to do a big dive bomb.
No, she's too far back. She's keeping it up. I think Hutter might have used too much of his tires. I'm not sure.
I think you're right.
Also guys, shout out to Jamie Griffiths. He started and is now P6. And shout out to any other drivers who made a big recovery because careless. Sorry, not careless. Sorry. Shout out to Maxim Titkov, 21st to 9th place. Very solid recovery for him.
Second to 10th place.
Shout out to Bence Waldinger, last place to 10th place, so good job for both of them. The last row of the grid will get the last 2 points positions if it stays like this. 3 laps to go, might be safe, unless Hutter finds some pace again, because what's happening with Campana's tires? I think he lost all the pace he had earlier.
We're trying too hard to get that second place.
And this is strange, but I want a battle between these 2 drivers before the end, because I have nothing against one of them or the other, but
It would be
instead
nice
of the
to see
other,
a
I want
battle.
them to finish fighting, you know. Can Hutter catch Radivojevic, or has he worn up his tires too much? Radivojevic, she found some pace right at the end. It might save her P2 in this race. Alora Chang, she passes Zorbach into turn 1. Easy as you like. Good move.
It was the standard move again.
Yeah, pretty standard, just like you said. So yeah, Hutter, how far is he behind? 0.9. He needs some more pace, he wants that P2, and I'm sure he wants that P2, especially after the nonsense he had to go through at the start of the second stint with the traffic. The traffic might have cost him a shot for the race win. At least salvage P2 from that. I think he's gonna do it. Radivojevic found some pace, maybe her tire management, I'm not sure, but Hutter just can't get close enough. The final 2 laps if he wants to catch her.
Now let's see the chat opinions. Who will be second? Big question, some big answer. Let's see. 2 laps remaining.
Second place will be Nelson Mondialo, mate. I can already confirm, just kidding. Okay, the race continues, and yeah. Ash is just pulling away. He had to work for this race win. He really had to work for it, but he's earned every single point of the 25 points he's going to get for the race win. Incredible there for Gomes. I even counted him out for 1 second.
Yes, as you
Catching. But he made a great move, a great defense. He had the lead, Radivojevic held up the others for him. And now... no, sorry, not Gabriel Gomes. Another mistake for me. Rodrigo Gomes. I think it's gonna be his first ever win, actually, so yeah. 1 race after Gabriel leaves, Rodrigo is gonna win. Yes. That is closer, 0.8, 0.7.
0.7 nice, getting closer.
I don't think it's enough. I don't think it's enough, sadly for Hutter, and thankfully for Radivojevic. Unless he can get some mega slipstream out of the last corner. He might have a chance on the final lap. He's closer, actually.
Yeah.
Move, but he might try into the last corner on this lap. I don't know. This is gonna be Hutter's last chance on this lap into the last corner, which never works, but it might work on the last lap if you give it everything you got. He'll have at the engine now. He's giving everything he has just to catch Radivojevic, because I think Campana doesn't have a chance for the podium anymore. He's too far back, so who's gonna be P2? It's between P2 and P3, between Radivojevic and Hutter. So yeah, Rodrigo Gomes is going to take his first ever victory, if I'm not wrong. It's going to be a brilliant result for him. A vital second place. Is it going to be Radivojevic or is it going to be Hutter?
Hutter was in second place. He can make he can make mistakes now. Let's see.
So close,
Close
you can
now.
see. To get a lot of slipstream, 4/10. Hutter can go for it in the last corner, I'm sure of it. So we'll have to see what happens. We're just gonna look at Rodrigo Gomes. He drove a brilliant race. We ruled him out at 1 tiny point, but he proved us wrong. He proved all the doubters wrong. And it's a brilliant race, brilliant battling for Rodrigo Gomes. He wasn't the
Pretty good
pace in the
job for
first
him.
stint, but he definitely made it work in the second stint. Out the last corner goes Rodrigo Gomes, and Rodrigo Gomes wins the Bahrain GP. Very, very good drive for him.
But let's see, we get the second place there.
Radivojevic, she holds on. She holds on from Hatter. Hatter's so close, but it's only he has to sell for P3. Second place for Radivojevic, great drive for her. Campana fourth place. JB Griffiths sixth place, very solid recovery from him. His return to GP2 seventh place. Very good drive. Eighth place goes to David Suarez. With the Russian time with a very good comeback. And Mensa Valdinger in 10th with a comeback just as good. We have Pascal in 11th place. Tomaselli 13th place. 14th place. Rachag 15th place. Unlucky race for her. Is 16th. And also unlucky debut for Perez, who is 17th. Tomaselli in the racing engineering. Last place, Robin Careless. So unlucky, he got taken out at the start. So Robin Careless in last place. So yeah, that's the race over, guys.
It was a pretty intense race.
Indeed, it had me sweating the entire time. But it's Rodrigo Gomes. He's your winner today. Very amazing day for him. So yeah, take a bow, Rodrigo Gomes. Take a bow. You did absolutely fantastic job.
He said that we can't see the podium because he should do a shoey or something. It's a really amazing win
Your
for him.
defense was good, Znez. You managed to save the tires. As Rezana, you managed to save the tire grip, and you defended where it was critical. You had just enough tire grip to stay ahead. And yeah, you did well. One more question. Who has the fastest lap? So as you can see, guys, you can read to the results if you like. So Balit, you can read. You can go ahead. Actually, I'll let you say who has the fastest lap.
Don't know.
It's gonna come up in a few seconds anyway. You can see the race results. 25 points for Rodrigo Gomes. Early championship lead. Championship lead for Rodrigo Gomes. Because you can't add the bonus points together to surpass 25.
It was a pretty bad luck for Federic because he had an engine issue.
Yeah, both of the MP Motorsport out. So fastest lap.
And Gomez got the fastest lap with a 1.34.2. Campana was second fastest. Tomaselli was third.
Zolga and Pachor and so on. So it's not going to be 25 points for Rodrigo Gomes. It's going to be 27 points. Very good job. Very good weekend for him.
He can live up to the legacy, I think.
So the Brazilian Gomes torch has been passed, and I think Gabriel Gomes watching this, if he's watching this race, he might be proud. I think he's proud of his not actually brother, but still person with similar last name. So yeah.
Name brother.
Yeah. Or name thief. Just kidding.
Now I would like to ask the chat and you, Robert, too. What do you think of my commentary? Was it bad or?
It was actually good for your first time commentating a race. You did good. I'm pleased to have commentated with you, mate. You did nice. You did very good. I do, by the way.
Just as always, pretty good.
Thank you, mate. So yeah, this was GP2 race GP2. I've been Robert Ionescu.
And I've been buying Solga.
And you guys have been you. So yeah, this was the race. Next time is the GP4 OC qualifying, so don't go anywhere. We've been ourselves, so good night. See you later, guys. Peace.
Good night.